Welcome back to Silver Shadow Cinema. Today's classic television feature comes from The Man and the Challenge, Season 1, Episode 19, The Windowless Room. In this story, Dr. Glenn Barton investigates isolation and human resilience under controlled conditions. The focus is on scientific observation, teamwork, and the psychology of endurance.
The Man and the Challenge, brought to you by...
We at the Human Factors Institute rated Dan Wright as our best test subject and our best test pilot. He tried everything before anybody else dared, like this stationary takeoff at double sonic speed. He lost his booster, but never his nerves. Same Dan Wright, 3 months later, testing a seaplane, crashed into the ocean. A helicopter and a crash boat were on the spot to pull him out. We pulled him out unhurt, but he wasn't the same Dan Wright. Soon after the accident, I began experiments in hypnosis. I had a hypnotic disc that put good subjects easily in a trance. I found that muscle power can be increased under hypnosis. Test subject number 1 could squeeze 40% harder when in a trance. I discovered that another test subject could memorize a difficult text, although he was almost illiterate, and the text was in Latin. An incredible feat. And now I would like you to place my assistant on the table, please. Now, I found that I didn't have to be present to give suggestions. I could use radio voice instead. I was very excited about improving human factors under hypnosis, not knowing that this research would prove to be more important than anything else I had ever done. Next morning, I was called into Dr. Kramer's office. He looked concerned and got to the heart of the matter at once.
Glenn, I want you to stop these hypnotic experiments at once.
Oh, why?
Why? Because you have no right to waste our resources on any unscientific notion that just happens to strike your fancy.
Well, now, wait a minute. Hypnosis is not unscientific, and you know it. What's the matter with you?
Oh, it smacks of mysticism and black magic. The Human Factor Institute is not a three-ring circus.
Now, look, I was hired to try to find ways to improve human performance, and I'm willing to use any method. I don't care what it is, black magic, tea leaf reading, voodoo, as long as it improves human performance.
You know you're right, Glenn. Come on, relax. Sit down, sit down. You know, I just wanted to see how strongly you felt about hypnotism, because I'm going to give you a chance to prove it. Now, look at that.
Dan Wright's medical file.
Glenn, we both understand the deep roots of his problem, his rejection of help, his refusing to see anyone. Now, we spent 10 years building him into a perfect specimen. Now he's gone to pieces. I want you to try hypnotism to put those pieces together.
It's a big order. Though physically he's sound, he stays in bed all the time. He can't walk, he says. He can't even sit up. Lights bother him, people bother him. Stays in the back room of his apartment, completely withdrawn, in a windowless room. I'm true. You're the best. I've seen you. I tested you, remember?
That was another life.
You're still the same. Believe me, 6 months from now, we'll have you back up in those skies flying again.
Fly? I couldn't even ride a tricycle. I can't even walk. I think from speed. Every time I look up, I break out into a cold sweat, and I throw up every time I look down.
All the more reason why you've got to let me...
They've all tried, and where am I? I'm junk, Glenn. Just like the ship I wrecked.
They haven't tried hypnosis.
Hypnosis?
The most famous doctors throw in a sponge, and you think a vaudeville trick's going to do it?
Dan, why don't you give Glenn a chance?
Because I don't believe in hocus pocus, and I want to be left alone.
Glenn, wait a minute. Couldn't you hypnotize me? Perhaps if he saw it, he'd think it might work.
All right, Phyllis. Dan, this is a hypnotic disc. Phyllis is going to try it. Maybe it will change your opinion. All right, Phyllis, now I want you to sit right down over there. Good. Now, Phyllis, I want you to keep your eyes on the disc. Keep your eyes on the disc. That's right. Don't look at me. Just keep them right on the disc. Good. As you watch the disc, you'll find yourself getting very, very relaxed. I want you to just let go. Just let go. Good. Now you're going to find yourself getting sleepy. Very sleepy. Your eyelids are beginning to get heavy. Very comfortably heavy. They're beginning to close. They're beginning to close. That's right. Just let them go. Just let them go. Good. Now they're closed, and you're in a very deep hypnotic trance. A very deep hypnotic trance. You listen only to the sound of my voice. Only to the sound of my voice. Now I'm going to count to 3 again. And when I do, you'll open your eyes, but you'll stay in a very deep hypnotic trance. A very deep hypnotic trance. I'm going to count to 3. Open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Very deep hypnotic trance.
She could be pretending, couldn't she?
You think so? All right, now, Phyllis. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to close your eyes, and you're going into an even deeper hypnotic trance. Even deeper hypnotic trance. Good. Now I'm going to come around, and I'm going to take your hands, and I'm going to ask you to get up. I'm going to ask you to get up now, Phyllis. Stay in a very deep hypnotic trance. Now follow me over this way. Good. Over this way. Keep following me. Very good. Little more now. Fine. Now I'm going to lower your hands to your sides. And I want you to obey my every instruction, Phyllis. I want you to become completely rigid. Completely rigid now. Every muscle, every fiber in your body completely rigid. Your shoulders are locked into place. Your elbows, your hips, your knees, all are locked into place. Absolutely rigid. Your neck muscles become absolutely stiff and rigid. I'm going to run my hand down your back. It becomes even more rigid. Firm. Absolutely rigid. Absolutely rigid. Now I want you to lean back against my arm. Lean back and become absolutely rigid. Absolutely rigid. Stay rigid, completely rigid. There is no sense of strain or anything else. You're completely rigid now. Completely rigid. You still think she's fooling?
Get her off there.
Now, Phil, I'm going to pick you up. I can pick you up, place you on the floor, and I want you to start coming back. Relaxing, relaxing. You're going to wake up at the count of 5. You're going to feel absolutely wonderfully well. Absolutely wonderfully well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How do you feel?
I never felt better.
Well, what do you think?
Leave me alone. And leave her alone.
Dan, you've got to let Glenn help you.
Do trick to me? I'm not ready to be exhibited in a sideshow yet. Go away and stop feeling sorry for me.
You're doing a pretty good job of that yourself, Dan.
Get out. Get out of here.
Dan, for heaven's sake.
No, Phyllis, it's all right. It's all right. If you change your mind, Dan, you know where to find me. I'll send for this later.
Dan, I'm get you a nurse.
I don't need a nurse.
Yes, you do, Dan, because I'm leaving you.
Phyllis.
Dan, I've had all I can take. I can't help you because you don't want to be helped. You just wallow in self-pity. You're punishing yourself and you're torturing me, and I've had all I can take of it. I have my limits, too.
Phyllis, you can't just walk out on our marriage.
Well, can't I? Well, then you stop me.
You know I can't.
No, I don't know that. You heard what Glenn said. There is nothing wrong with you physically. So get up out of bed and stop me.
Get out. Get out of here!
Yes.
The call was from Dan Wright.
Hello. Tell him I'll be right over.
Miss Hopkins, I want you to come with me. I want you to bring the Polaroid camera. I have an idea.
What?
In a very deep hypnotic trance. I'm going to count to 3 now, Dan. I'm going to count to 3, and you're going to open your eyes, and you're going to look at me. Here we go, Dan. 1, 2, 3. Right here, Dan. Look at me. Good. Now, I want you to get up out of bed. Get up out of bed now. Good. Now walk toward me. Walk toward me. You know you can do it, Dan. Come on. Now, come on. Look at my hand. Walk toward my hand. Walk through the door. You feel absolutely wonderfully well. Absolutely wonderfully well. Good. Now I want you to go to the window. Go to the window, Dan. That's right. Come towards the light. Come towards the light. You want to feel the sunlight on your face. You want to feel the sunlight on your face. Look out the window. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. One, two, three. You're awake and you feel absolutely wonderfully well.
It didn't work, did it?
I have some pictures here for you to look at.
And what about Phyllis? Is she coming back?
I'm sure she will when you feel a little better. Here, look at these.
I walked. I remember now. The sun. It was coming in the window.
I knew then that the ice was broken. I made him re-experience all the sensations that are connected with flying. I wanted to build up his self-confidence for the first real test in trying to overcome his phobia of height and speed. Under hypnosis, he was ready to tackle anything, but without it, he was only 10% of himself. All right, Dan. Come on. Fine. Just fine. No, Dan, don't look down. Don't look down. Come on, Dan. Come on. experiment with Dan Wright to recondition him through hypnosis proceeded according to plan. The next step was to take him out to an ideal course for testing his self-confidence without endangering his safety. I found out only later that we had another witness. From a safe distance, somebody was watching our experiment. I had a gauge installed in his car that was to show the speed on a chart. I was going to instruct him over the radio. All right, Dan. You listen only to the sound of my voice. Only to the sound of my voice. I want you to start the motor now. Start her up, Dan. Good boy. Now, take off. Only to the sound of my voice. Up to 25. Take a left turn now. Left turn. That's right, Dan. Now another one. You have complete confidence. You listen only to the sound of my voice. Only to the sound of my voice. Complete confidence. Complete confidence. All right. Now another left turn. Another left turn. Bring her around. Bring her around toward me. Slow down now, Dan. Good boy. Bring her right in here. Right in here. Good boy. Now I'm going to count to 5. Touch your forehead and you'll wake up. Seeing the speed he had achieved made a great impression on him. He wanted to go on, this time without hypnosis.
Let me go on by myself.
Okay, boy. He was doing fine. He must have been doing around 60 when out of the blue sky, quite literally, came a reminder of his crash, a thundering symbol of his fatal defeat.
Stop that!
Dan, can you hear me? Stop!
I'm all right. Really, I'm all right.
Of course you are. You were marvelous.
All right, break it up, lovebirds. We're going back into town. That was about enough for one day.
No, I want to try again.
You will. And higher. But not today. Now, come on.
I was all right till the jet came.
I know you were.
It was the first big break. Tough, resilient Dan Wright began to assert himself. Now there was only one major step before he could be sent up into the sky again. Hey, kids. I said, come on. Let's go. I threw him into a situation that combined both aspects of his fears, speed and height. We set up headquarters at a fire truck.
Yeah, I think we can do that.
Both on the top and at the bottom?
Sure. We can seal off both ends. We don't get much traffic on this road now that the new 76 is open. Joe? Listen, I want you to block off the road up at the pass. Right. Thanks, Bill. Roadblocks are up.
Thank you. Dan was already at the top of the road. He was under hypnosis. This is Glenn. You will listen only to the sound of my voice and do exactly as it tells you. You will follow my instructions exactly. I want you to start your engine and start down the road. Start your engine and start down the road. Go ahead. He's doing fine. All right, Dan. Now you're going to drive a little faster. You're going to drive a little faster now. I want you to accelerate to 20 miles an hour. I want you to keep your eye on the road, listen only to the sound of my voice, and accelerate to 20 miles an hour.
He'll pass us in a few minutes. He's coming into the straight now.
All right, now, Dan, listen carefully. I want you to accelerate again. I want you to accelerate. I want you to accelerate. Dan, can you hear me? Accelerate, 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 accelerate. Dan? Accelerate, accelerate. The mic's dead.
He's speeding up.
We've lost contact.
There he comes.
Dan, stop! Wait here!
I'm coming with you.
I told you to wait here! Dan, listen to me! Dan, can you hear me? Stop! You're awake, Dan. Come on, you're awake.
What happened?
The aerial broke off. I couldn't get through to stop you. You're going to have to drive. My car's wrecked.
I can't, Glenn. I can't.
Dan, listen to me. Phyllis is alone. She's scared to death. She doesn't know whether you're in one piece or not.
Phyllis?
Yeah.
Let's go.
You really feel okay?
I've never felt better in my life.
Good.
Glenn, how's Phyllis?
Why don't you ask her yourself?
You all right?
I've never felt better.
I love you. I love you.
It worked again. His love for his wife was the key to his recovery, and hypnosis helped open the door. The road was open for Dan all the way. Only the sky was the limit. Next week's story concerns a lost expedition. Without Without food or water, Glenn Barton fights for survival in a storm-swept sea.
The Man and the Challenge.
Thank you for joining us for the Windowless Room. If you enjoy thoughtful vintage television that explores science and human ability, please subscribe and share. We appreciate your support as we preserve classic media and present it with context for new generations.